wondering if the change you'd bring means nothing else would be the same. Did you know what you were doing? Did you know? Did you know how you would move me well? I don't really think so, but the night came down and swept us away, and the stars, they seemed to paint the most elaborate scene to date. How could we know that song, this show? We learned so much about ourselves. From Toledo to Tokyo, the words were scribed on every page, and now there's books up on our shelves. Did you know how you wouldn't move us? Did you know? When the lights first came upon us and we saw the everglow, and the moment's magic swept us away, and a young man's dream was almost seen so plain. When was the night that showed us the sign, revealed in the sky, to leave all behind? But where to begin? Throwing caution to the wind, we reached for the stars, and everything was now ours.
Well, our story began at Kane University. We actually really didn't know each other. We were both in YFC beforehand, but when we got to Kane's, we really got to know each other.
Salman and I, well, I knew him when we were in Youth for Christ. I just knew him by name, or I would say hi and hello, you know, and but we didn't really get to talk to each other more until like college, until we started working closely with each other, and we served in our campus-based ministry.
I remember the first day at Kane University. That was my first semester, and I remember Hawks was actually the president that semester, and we had a campus awareness festival, and I saw Arlyn there, and there was something about it that I always thought was interesting. Just she was simple, she was quiet, and I thought she was cute. Yeah.
And during college, that's how we got closer to each other. We'd have the meetings, we'd plan for the meetings, we'd end up hanging out after, and I didn't really think of anything, share things with each other. And I think one of the things that I really admire about that friendship is that he never really pried. I think how he really gained my trust is that, yeah, he would never really pry. Instead, he would just let me open up to him, and it was really tough for me to open up to anyone.
After a while, we actually started to pray with each other. I remember this one night in particular, we were at a weekend retreat called the Exert, and there was a portion where they asked us to pray with someone. So I was sitting by myself, and actually she had come up to me, which was the first, and she actually opened up to me about a lot of stuff that she was feeling. Not about me, but just about things in general. I always thought to myself, like, this is the kind of woman that I want to end up with. I don't think I could ever be with her because she's too good for me, or she's too holy, she's too cute for me, and all this kind of stuff. So I always thought to myself, I hope God would give me someone that would be just like her.
I think during that time in college, I started to develop feelings for him. I realized somewhere during that time, and I knew that I didn't want them. So I started to pray about it because I knew that I wasn't ready for any relationship, and I really just wanted to be friends with him. I really didn't know him that well, and I really wanted to finish college, and I figured it was better for us to be friends and to be more focused with our service. During that time, sometime during college, he went off to nursing school, and we still kept in touch. I graduated from that college, from that university, and 6 months after that, I found a job in Philadelphia. And Philly is about an hour and a half away from home. But even during that time, he would call me, we'd still keep in touch with each other.
But after I got done with nursing school, maybe a year afterwards, I asked her to my cousin Gracia and Chuck's wedding, and she actually turned me down, and I didn't know why. And later on in the next year, Sherelle and Jimmy were getting married, and I was invited, and I had a +1, so of course the person I wanted to take was Arlyn, but she turned me down, and I really persuaded for a long time. I really tried to persuade her for a long time. I think we spent like an hour on the phone, and she consistently said no. And the last time she said no, I was actually really taken back, and she said, if you ask me again, I'm going to be upset with you. So I didn't understand why. So after that, we actually didn't talk for a long time.
But then later on, I guess, like I was already in Philly, he was in New Jersey, and then he asked me to a couple of weddings, and I didn't want to go. And I started to realize why I didn't want to go. I think it was because I wanted more clarity. I think at that point, the friendship grew more and more, and I started to think, if he's asking me to these weddings, what does he really want? Is it just friends still, or just friendship, or is there something more? But he was kind of being obscure about it, so I kind of wanted more clarity. And so yeah, I think that was also the time that I started to realize, I also really had to be honest with myself. So I started to pray about it even more, started to talk to my sister, a couple of friends, a couple of trusted friends, and then him and I decided to talk.
Subsequently, Arlyn and I talked about it after I prayed about it to see if it was the right thing to do. And long story short, it turned out that we both had feelings for each other that we hadn't told each other this whole time that we've been friends. At that point, I think we've been friends already for 5-6 years. So what we did from that point on was we took maybe about a month and a half after that to just step back from the relationship and see what we were going to do, if we were going to pursue a relationship, or if we were going to just really try to maintain friendship. And I mean, after a while, we decided we wanted to see where it went. And here we are, we're getting married a year later, and that's the short story.